What do you need from your Prime Minister this morning? What do you need from David Cameron?
Well, David Cameron, I hope, will spend today, as I will spend today, campaigning hard to persuade people right across the UK to vote to remain within the European Union. That's the outcome I want to see from the referendum tomorrow, because it's right for our economy, for jobs. We're part of the world's biggest single market as part of the EU. It's also important for our freedom of movement and travel. I'm here right now at Edinburgh Airport, the capital city of Scotland. People can get on a plane and travel anywhere in the European Union freely. We need to make sure we don't give up that right. And of course, it's also about our place in the world. I think we should protect our reputation as an outward-looking country that cooperates with other countries across Europe and the world. I believe countries should be independent. I'm a Scottish nationalist, but I also believe independent countries in today's world must work together for the greater good to tackle all of these big challenges like climate change and international terrorism that no country can tackle alone.
First Minister, how confident are you that you will see a Remain vote in Scotland?
I'm very confident that we'll see a Remain vote in Scotland. The polls suggest that that will be the case, but I'm taking nothing for granted. I've fought many campaigns in my time in politics, and I know that it's always a mistake to take anybody's vote for granted. That's why I'm campaigning so hard to make the positive case for staying in the European Union. So I hope that people tomorrow in Scotland and across the UK will get out to the polling station to protect our place in Europe, to protect the jobs that depend on it, protect the freedom of movement that comes with it, and to protect our ability to play our part in a bigger world.
From your campaigning around Scotland, what kind of a reaction will we see if the Scots vote Remain and England votes to leave?
Well, first of all, I very much hope that doesn't happen. I hope people in England, Wales, Northern Ireland and Scotland vote to remain. But I've also said, and said this many times before, if Scotland faces the prospect of being taken out of Europe effectively against our will, having voted to remain, then of course the Scottish Parliament should have the right to propose another independence referendum. But I hope that's not the position we're in. Yes, I hope Scotland becomes independent in future, but I hope all of the UK chooses to stay within the European Union, because I believe it's the better option for people regardless of where in the UK they live.
First Minister, I thought your March quote was very, very important. Here it is, folks. This is the First Minister speaking a few months ago before the heat was turned up on this debate. It is not the Scottish National Party's policy to seek entry to the euro now or at any time in the foreseeable future. It is not our policy to seek entry to the euro now or at any time. I mean, I look at this and I say, First Minister, the idea of leaving sterling and using the euro, that is a bold move. Do you need to begin that debate on Friday if Leave wins?
No. No, I don't. It's not my policy to want to see Scotland use the euro now or at any time in the future. That actually was a quote that I gave, not in March, or I may have given it in March, but I gave it as recently as yesterday. I want Scotland to continue to use the pound as we do just now. What I said yesterday was that all of these debates about what happens is in the event of a vote to leave the European Union are debates to happen after tomorrow if we find ourselves in that situation. I don't want to be in that situation, which is why for the remainder of this campaign I'll try to persuade as many people as possible to get out tomorrow and vote to protect our place in Europe, because a lot depends on our place in Europe.